When your children are teenagers, it's important to have a dog so that someone in the house is happy to see you. Friends are God's way of apologizing to us for our families. My advice to you is get married. If you find a good wife, you'll be happy. If not, you'll become a philosopher. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Then quit. There's no use being a damn fool about it. Adults are always asking children what they want to be when they grow up because they are looking for ideas. An optimist is someone who falls off the Empire State Building and after 50 floors says, "So far so good." If you think dogs can't count, try putting 3 dog biscuits in your pocket and then giving Fido only 2 of them. Some cause happiness wherever they go, others whenever they go. If you want to be sure that you never forget your wife's birthday, just try forgetting it once. People who think they know everything are a great annoyance to those of us who do. Whoever said money can't buy happiness simply didn't know where to go shopping. One of the keys to happiness is a bad memory. It is not enough to succeed. Others must fail. The nice part about being a pessimist is that you are constantly being either proven right or pleasantly surprised. Thankfully, perseverance is a great substitute for talent. The statistics on sanity are that 1 out of every 4 Americans is suffering from some form of mental illness. Think of your 3 best friends. If they are okay, then it's you. Always forgive your enemies, nothing annoys them so much. Hard work never killed anybody, but why take a chance? Don't go around saying the world owes you a living. The world owes you nothing. It was here first. Before you marry a person, you should first make them use a computer with slow internet service to see who they really are. A college education is one of the few things a person is willing to pay for and not get. In real life, I assure you, there is no such thing as algebra. The secret of staying young is to live honestly, eat slowly, and lie about your age. If you can't be kind, at least be vague. People can't drive you crazy if you don't give them the keys. If God did not intend for us to eat animals, then why did He make them out of meat? Never eat more than you can lift. The optimist proclaims that we live in the best of all possible worlds, and the pessimist fears this is true. When the waitress asked if I wanted my pizza cut into 4 or 8 slices, I said, 4. I don't think I can eat 8. Sometimes you lie in bed at night and you don't have a single thing to worry about. That always worries me. If you are not yelling at your kids, you are not spending enough time with them. Keep your temper. Nobody else wants it. It's so much easier to suggest solutions when you don't know too much about the problem. Not all chemicals are bad. Without hydrogen and oxygen, for example, there would be no way to make water, a vital ingredient in beer. Never criticize your spouse's faults. If it weren't for them, your mate might have found someone better than you. I always cook with wine. Sometimes I even add it to the food. Behind every great man is a woman rolling her eyes. Always do sober what you said you'd do drunk. That will teach you to keep your mouth shut. Any fool can criticize, condemn and complain, and most do. You are only young once. After that you have to think up some other excuse. By the time you're 80 years old you've learned everything. You only have to remember it. All I've ever wanted was an honest week's pay for an honest day's work. The Bible tells us to love our neighbors and also to love our enemies, probably because they are generally the same people. If you can't beat them, arrange to have them beaten. A dog teaches a boy fidelity, perseverance, and to turn around 3 times before lying down. The cat could very well be man's best friend but would never stoop to admitting it. You can't believe everything you hear, but you can repeat it. Cats are smarter than dogs. You can't get 8 cats to pull a sled through snow. Always go to other people's funerals, otherwise they won't come to yours. The only thing worse than being talked about is not being talked about. If you want to know what God thinks of money, look at the people He gave it to. Before borrowing money from a friend, decide which you need most. Lack of sex in the long term eventually turns a person into a neurotic. All the things I like to do are either immoral, illegal, or fattening. Be careful about reading health books. You may die of a misprint. Never keep up with the Joneses. Drag them down to your level. It's cheaper. Thousands of years ago, cats were worshipped as gods. Cats have never forgotten this. People say money is not the key to happiness, but I have always figured if you have enough money, you can have a key made. Anyone can do any amount of work, provided it isn't the work he is supposed to be doing at that moment. The only time some fellows are ever seen with their wives is after they've been indicted. I like work, it fascinates me. I can sit and look at it for hours. Doing nothing is very hard to do. You never know when you're finished. Anybody who tells you money can't buy happiness never had any.